Imagine this. You're standing in the grocery store aisle, scanning shelves, your cart slowly filling up, and suddenly you realize your total is way higher than you expected. You think, how did this happen? I only got the basics. But here's the shocking truth. Most grocery shoppers are overpaying without even knowing it. And today, I'm going to show you a simple grocery trick that can save you up to 40% instantly. Yes, instantly. No complicated coupon stacking, no extreme couponing, just one smart, simple method that changes the way you shop forever. First, let's talk about why most people overspend. Grocery stores are engineered to make you spend more. Bright packaging, end cap displays, buy one get one deals, and strategic product placements are all designed to catch your eye and push you toward high-margin items. Without a clear strategy, it's easy to grab the first convenient item and assume it's a good deal. But the truth? Many items are overpriced or unnecessary, and this is where the 40% trick comes in. Here's the secret. Always check the unit price. The unit price is the cost per ounce, per pound, or per item, and it's the only number that tells you the real value of a product. Stores often hide it in small print on the shelf tag, but it's there for a reason. By comparing unit prices instead of package prices, you can instantly identify which products are overcharged and which give you the best bang for your buck. This method alone can save you huge amounts without changing what you eat. Let's walk through some real examples. Imagine you're buying cereal. One big box costs $6.99 and a smaller box costs $4.50. The big box might sound like a better deal, but the unit price tells the full story. If the smaller box has a better cost per ounce, buying it is actually the smarter choice. The key is to ignore marketing tricks and focus on the numbers. This works for almost everything: snacks, pasta, canned goods, even frozen meals. Another example: pre-packaged versus bulk. Supermarkets love to sell convenience in smaller portions at a premium. Single-serve snacks, pre-cut fruits, shredded cheese, and mini yogurts can easily cost 2 to 3 times more per ounce than their bulk counterparts. By checking the unit price, you instantly see the hidden cost and can switch to larger packages or even DIY solutions at home. That's how the 40% savings appear, without cutting your favorites from the cart. But there's more to the story. Unit price awareness isn't just about comparing two items. It's about understanding patterns in the grocery store. For example, items at eye level are almost always more expensive than the same products placed higher or lower on the shelf. High-margin items like snacks, candy, and drinks are deliberately positioned where your eyes land first. By knowing this trick, you can start scanning top to bottom rather than instinctively grabbing what's at eye level, saving money without giving up your favorite brands. Now, before we continue with even more strategies to supercharge your savings, because there's more than just unit pricing, if you're loving this insider grocery knowledge, hit subscribe to USA Food Inside. We break down grocery store secrets, smart shopping hacks, and ways to keep more money in your wallet without sacrificing convenience or taste. Hit subscribe, and let's keep going. Another pro tip: don't shop hungry. Shopping while hungry leads to impulse buys and unnecessary snacks, which often have some of the highest unit prices in the store. Combine this with your unit price strategy, and you're practically guaranteed to save even more. Studies have shown that people spend significantly more on impulse items when shopping on an empty stomach, often 15 to 20% more per trip. By simply eating before you shop, you can immediately prevent those extra, avoidable expenses. Also, be aware of branding tricks. Generic or store brand products are often made in the same factories as name brands, yet they're cheaper per unit. By comparing the unit price of store brands to name brands, you'll notice immediate opportunities for savings. Over time, switching just a few items to store brands can easily save 10 to 20% alone. Combine that with the unit price method, and you're easily hitting that 40% instant savings mark. Another strategy to save big: shop the perimeter of the store first. Most grocery stores place whole foods like produce, meat, and dairy around the outside, while processed, prepackaged, and high-margin items dominate the inner aisles. By starting at the perimeter, you naturally pick up fresher, tastier, and often cheaper options before your cart fills with items that can inflate your bill. Pair this approach with unit price comparisons, and your savings skyrocket. Here's another secret that few people use: bulk dry goods and frozen items. Rice, beans, pasta, and frozen vegetables often cost significantly less when bought in larger quantities. Don't be intimidated by the size. The unit price will tell you whether it's worth it. In most cases, bulk or larger frozen packs are drastically cheaper per serving. You can even split bulk items with friends or family if storage is an issue. Another overlooked area is seasonal produce. Supermarkets often charge a premium for out-of-season fruits and vegetables, even when smaller grocery chains or farmers markets offer better pricing. By focusing on seasonal produce, you not only get fresher, tastier items, but also a lower price per pound, which contributes to the 40% savings strategy. Knowing which fruits and vegetables are in season is a game changer for your grocery budget. Expanding further, don't forget the frozen aisle beyond vegetables. Frozen berries, meat, and seafood often cost much less per pound than fresh alternatives, especially when the fresh produce is out of season. Frozen food is often flash frozen at peak freshness, meaning nutrients and taste are preserved, and your unit price savings are significant. A smart shopper can replace half their fresh produce purchases with frozen alternatives and still enjoy meals that are just as healthy, sometimes even better. Consider beverages as another example. Bottled juices, soft drinks, and specialty drinks have huge markups per ounce. Even drinks labeled premium or organic may cost 3 times more than simple filtered water or homemade alternatives. By focusing on tap water with a filter, homemade iced teas, or larger bottles over single-serve options, you can slice a big portion off your grocery total instantly. Snack foods are another area where savings hide. Chips, cookies, and candies are almost always cheaper in larger bags. Single-serving or pre-portioned items might feel convenient, but the unit price is often double or triple. If you calculate carefully, you can buy larger packages, portion them yourself, and achieve the same convenience for far less money. In the long term, this simple change alone can contribute significantly to that 40% savings. Canned goods deserve a mention too. Many name-brand canned vegetables, soups, and sauces cost far more per ounce than store-brand versions. And in many cases, the ingredients and nutritional value are nearly identical. By replacing even half of your canned goods with store-brand versions, you can save a considerable amount on every grocery trip. Another hidden tip: avoid pre-sliced or pre-prepared meal kits from the grocery store. They're convenient, but the markup is extreme. Ingredients are often priced much higher than buying the same items separately. Preparing meals from scratch using bulk or raw ingredients can save a huge portion of your grocery bill while still giving you the flexibility and taste you want. Don't forget to leverage digital tools. Many grocery stores have apps that display unit prices, special promotions, and digital coupons that can stack with your savings strategy. By combining your unit price method with digital coupons and store promotions, you can further amplify your savings, sometimes reaching or even exceeding that 40% mark. Finally, plan your shopping list and stick to it. Impulse purchases are where most overspending happens, especially with small items that sneak into your cart. Combine list discipline with checking unit prices, and you've got a near foolproof method for instant grocery savings. You can even organize your list by sections of the store, which prevents wandering down aisles filled with tempting but unnecessary items. The more deliberate your approach, the bigger your savings. To sum it up: 1. Check unit prices religiously. 2. Buy larger packages or bulk items. 3. Switch to store brands when the unit price is better. 4. Shop the perimeter first. 5. Focus on seasonal produce. 6. Replace some fresh items with frozen alternatives. 7. Avoid pre-prepared meals. 8. Don't shop hungry. 9. Stick to a list. And 10. Leverage digital tools for extra discounts. This simple, powerful strategy can instantly reduce your grocery bills by up to 40%, and it's surprisingly easy to implement. If you want more deep dives into grocery hacks, insider tricks, and ways to save big without giving up convenience or taste, make sure you subscribe to USA Food Inside, because shopping smart isn't about luck, it's about knowledge, and now you've got the secret to saving big every single trip. Stay tuned and watch how your grocery budget shrinks while your cart stays just as full. Once you master these strategies, you'll realize that saving money on groceries doesn't mean sacrificing quality. It means shopping smarter, not harder, and letting knowledge be your most powerful tool.